Hello, my darlings. Welcome to your daily mini tarot and oracle reading. I am using the Priestess of Light Oracle. Isn't that beautiful how the light catches on those cards? The Priestess of Light Oracle for each day, I think followed by my Spirit Song Tarot to see what message wishes to come out for you. This reading is for those that most need to hear it. And if the reading resonates with you, my darling, you are hearing it within your divine design. If it resonates or I resonate as a reader, don't forget to hit that like button, to perhaps comment. Thank you so much for all your comments, to subscribe, to become a member, or to take advantage of my pay what you can readings, 30-minute online readings. All of the details are in the description box below. So let's move ahead. The last reading of the daily reading of this week, what have we got? We have got Healing the Heart, Power of Self-Love, alongside Clairvoyance, Inspiration, Interpretation, and Trust. And on the bottom of the deck, Achievement, Effort plus Intention. So the first card I saw was the Healing the Heart, the Power of Self-Love. It's two words that are used so often, aren't they? Self-love. And sometimes it's quite difficult to kind of put it into a box, to quantify it, to clarify it. Thank you, Spirit. Self-love is, first of all, is an intention. You know, we make a choice, don't we, to love another. We make a choice to love many. It's about making the choice, first of all, to love ourselves. And one of the ways I would sometimes describe it is, you know, how we love others and how we treat others. If we actually then glance back towards ourselves, are we doing and saying the same thing for ourselves? And sometimes there's quite a big contrast there. So it's about coming into a place, I suppose it's a state of being, a state of appreciation, a state of awareness of what we are doing in terms of loving others, as opposed to also applying the same principle to ourselves. And it's all to attain both that sort of wonderful balance here. You've got the three beautiful circles here of sort of that sort of physical, mental, and spiritual awareness of oneself. And, you know, examples of self-love are having healthy boundaries, understanding that we are perfect in our imperfectness, about saying no sometimes when we feel like we should say yes, about forgiving ourselves, forgiving others, letting go of things that we know just aren't, that just aren't right for us, trusting ourselves, trusting those thoughts that come through, trusting our intuition, because you've got here inspiration, interpretation, and trust and clairvoyance, trusting those thoughts that come through, respecting ourselves, and not comparing ourselves to others, because each and every one of us is unique. Each and every one of us is a unique representation of the universe, and we're here for ourselves to grow and to become more aware of ourselves, to learn, to love, to expand, and, you know, to have a meaningful purpose in life as well. So that is the healing of the heart, the power of self-love. And sometimes experiences are given to us to crack open this heart that may have been unaware that it wasn't in a state of appreciation for oneself, to show us that we are all that we ever desire in another. We are that for ourselves. And that connection with oneself is the most extraordinary relationship of all. And once we settle into oneself, and everything else seems to settle around us in a very powerful way. So there is a huge amount of power behind self-love. Don't forget about yourself, my darling, in your quest to seek happiness, in your quest to seek success. You mustn't forget about yourself in all of that. So that is that. Alongside of that, you've got clairvoyance, inspiration, interpretation, and trust. So whatever messages that you are receiving, clairvoyance is to be able to see things, to have that vision, to have that imagination. Trust it. It's an image. It's been shown to you at this time. In your interpretation of it, trust the first interpretations you are getting of clairvoyance at this stage. Trust those first ones. It's always the first express thought that comes through to you when you're in that aware state of being, that you are perhaps seeing something that is of the spiritual nature. Trust what's coming through for you. And the other card we had was achievement, effort plus intention, the bison. So to trust, to have faith, to believe, to self-love. All of it, my darling, takes intention. All of it takes that intent within us, that will, that desire, that determination. And alongside of that, it takes effort, it takes practice. How many of us every morning say our prayers of gratification? We say thank you for things before they've happened. We say thank you before we go to sleep at night. We're in a constant state of appreciation, but it is a mindfulness approach. It is part of self-love to have that mindfulness approach. So, and achievement here is to tell you that there is achievement in many, many, many forms. And the bison here represents the many forms of achievement that are there for you, my darling. It does take dedication. It does take dedication to dismantle, to dissolve a lifetime's worth of conditioning, and to come back into that aware state of being, to not be afraid, to see life in all of its abundance, whether it comes with pain, as in a broken heart, to see the abundance that can come through the healing of that heart for yourself. And there is huge achievement here for you, my darling. There is huge achievement. So I'm just going to wrap this up. What should I do with these cards? Here we are, my spirit song. A little bit of spiritual advice, please, for healing the heart. Thank you. The Six of Cups and the Six of Pentacles has come out. The Six is here. So this is sort of the sixes are about sort of consolidation. It's about the consolidation within you of the understanding what this Six of Cups relationship is or was. And sometimes souls don't come together to be romantic together. They come with a desire and a will and an intention to positively affect the other's path, to positively help the other to come into a state of awareness, to come into a state of balance. And I feel that this is what's happening for you. And yeah, there we go. And the High Priestess, they're asking you to trust what's coming through at this time. Now, this relationship, my darling, can be any form of relationship. It doesn't have to be a romantic relationship, but it's understanding the flow of what is happening here. And it's also understanding, with the word gratitude here, that be on the lookout at this time for so many things to feel grateful about. Be on the lookout for how the universe is supporting you at this time. Be on the lookout for what is fluid, what is in synergy, what is in motion, what is not being forced at this time, what is presenting itself to you. Be on the lookout, the High Priestess. There is nothing you need to do other than be in a state of incredible, peaceful observation at this time. It says here, intuition and sacred knowledge. And when we come into a place of trust and faith and self-love, because love is the most powerful energy of all, but when we come into a place of trust, faith, love, then that all will be well, all is as it should be. What we do is we're immediately in that vibration of not tapping into our conscious critical mind, but we are immediately tapping into communicating with infinite intelligence, with the divine. So do sit within that space and trust that in as many moments that you can have faith, that all will be well. You can have faith in the power of your heart. You can have faith that you are supported. You can have faith that your heart is healing, and you can have faith in yourself and the power of self-love. You will receive, my darling, through infinite intelligence, through divine wisdom, because you're allowing yourself to remain in that place of self-love and appreciation of what you're doing for yourself. You will receive assistance. And I feel a lot of it's coming through because of this clairvoyant card. A lot of it, the inspiration, the uplifting of your spirits, the way forward, all of it is coming through what you are visualizing and imagining and seeing at this time, and just trust in your first interpretation of what you are receiving. So there we are, my angels. That was the last one of this week. I'm moving on to the weeklies now, which I'm a few days late in doing. I do apologize. And I look forward to seeing you for your next daily on Monday the 13th. In the meantime, have a beautiful weekend and take care, my darlings. So much love to you all. Bye bye.